guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look. It's just my go-to everyday makeup look. Really quick, really easy, and almost anyone can do it with probably the makeup that they have at home. It's pretty neutral. It's just a little bit of brown and a little bit of gold pink gloss. So if you want to learn how to do this look, please keep watching. And before I get into the look, please follow me on Instagram. I do lots of things daily. I do outfits of the day, I do makeup looks. You can see a little bit into my life if you want to creep me, because I know I love creeping people as well. I mean, who doesn't love a good creep? So please follow me on Instagram. It's @RebeccaPlease. If you want to keep on watching for the look, please do so. Bye guys. So I'm going to be starting like totally fresh, so I just washed my face. So I'll show you kind of everything from skincare all the way to the end. So it's full face routine including like complexion, eyes, brows, lips, everything. So let's get started. So after I tone my skin, I'm then going to follow up with my Nude Genius, oh my gosh, I can't even freaking read today, Nude Rescue Oil. So I'm using this in kind of place of a moisturizer today. So I'm just going to put a few drops on my hand, warm it up, and then we're just going to press it into your skin. So I've been really loving this oil lately because I've been having a lot of redness around my nose, on the sides of my mouth. My skin has been like freaking out lately, not sure why. So I find whenever that happens, I really like using this oil because, again, it's called Rescue Oil. So it literally rescues my skin, so I'm just pressing that in. And even if you have oily skin, you can use this. So there we go. And just make sure my skin's really hydrated and ready to prep our makeup. Then I'm going to go in with my Benefit Puff Off. You can use your favorite eye cream. I just like this one, especially in the morning, because since it has its little mini iron tip, oh my god, so cute, it's a little bit cold, right? Because it is stainless steel. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that underneath. And you can see it is a little bit on the pink side. That's just because it's going to help color correct under the eyes a little bit. It's really not strong, but it's good if you just want to like pop it on before you go out. So we're just going to dab this in, always with our ring finger, of course, because this is the weakest finger. We want to be really gentle, blah, blah, blah. So after that's underneath our eyes, and our skin is totally ready for foundation. I'm just kidding, it's not ready for foundation at all. So we are going to go in with, of course, my trusty under eye corrector. And this looks like crazy orange. It is really not at all, so I'm just using one drop because you literally need none of that. Just Algenist color corrector. Really sheer. So I'm going to put that under my eyes. So the reason I'm using something that's like a peachy color is because under my eyes is a little purple. So it's just going to help it to color correct. You can see already under my eyes looks a little bit brighter already when we have the concealer on, so it's like, oh my god. Okay, oh my god, I need to like calm down today, like I just had an energy drink. Okay, let's zen ourselves. Okay, now we're ready for foundation. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, I am going to use my Sephora Tint Infusion. So we're just gonna shake this up. And it comes in a dropper, so I'm just going to take a little bit, put a little on the back of my hand. That's good, I think. That's too much. But we'll just pretend it's enough. Okay. And I'm going in with my trusty Real Techniques stippling brush. So, you know the drill. We're just going to spread it out first, and I love spreading it out because it makes sure you don't waste product. Now I'm going to go in with MAC concealer, and this is, I don't even know what kind this is because it's so old. This is the Studio Finished Concealer in NW20. It is used to the bone, folks. So this is just like my normal concealer, you know. for like blemishes and stuff. So anything that's still showing through after a foundation, like redness around the nose, pop that on the chin, and sides of the mouth. So I just like to let my concealer kind of sit on my face, bake if you will, and then I blend it in afterwards. So we'll just let that chill there. And then we're going to go in with our under eye concealer. So I'm using my high coverage concealer for under eye by Laura Mercier. This is what it looks like. It's in the lightest shade because this girl likes to have the lightest shade under her eyes. And I'm just going to be using a little bit out. This one has like a tiny pinhole, so it's really hard to squeeze out. Because you don't need a much, like, you don't need a much, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I really shouldn't have had that energy drink. Okay. So we're just going to take a little bit of that same flat concealer brush. And we are just going to bring that under our eye. So I come out from the inner corner. There we go. You can see it's kind of in like a little triangle. So again, from inner eye all the way up. And then a little on the chin, because I like to highlight the chin. A little on the center of the nose. And kind of whatever's left, we'll just pop it in the forehead. Why do I keep saying pop like that? Pop it. We're going to pop it on the forehead. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take my brush, and we're just going to kind of buff lightly all over the concealer so that's blended. And I'm really not pressing hard. I'm literally like barely touching my face and just circular motions. And then when I get into my eyes, we're stippling. And why do we stipple, folks? Because we want to keep the coverage. So we are just stippling under the eyes, stippling under the eyes. Okay, looks good to me. Does it look good to you? I don't know. So, basically that's done. Oh, we might want a cream contour. Oh my god, like, what is wrong with me today? Holy crap. So, we're just gonna take our Anastasia contour palette, you know, pop some of that on there. This is like the chillest makeup tutorial of all time right here. So, literally not being precise, because you know we're gonna blend it, so it's okay. Forehead, jaw, a little under the chin, lip, so we get that little pouty look. We're going side of the nose. Looks good to me. And then, should we highlight under the eyes? No, we're good, we're good. I'm gonna go same brush, because you know, who needs more brushes? We're gonna do our eyes with this brush too. No, I'm just gonna call it good. Okay. Blended. Blended. See, like, you really just need to, like, not overthink your contour. Like, I'm literally doing this so sloppy. And this is literally how I do it every time. Unless I'm going out, then I take like a million years to do it. But. So we're just going back and forth, and then we're going up. Really not hard. So back and forth, and then we're going up. And we're done. Like, really wasn't hard. Again, just don't overthink it, slap it on, blend it out, and you got yourself some contour. Okay, so now we're going to use our setting powder because all cream products are on. So it's just our Laura Mercier translucent powder. And we're just going to pop that under the eyes. Like, look how much, like, it really doesn't matter how much you use this. You can put, like, the whole jar on and it's still perfect. So, popping this all on our face. And it kind of takes a little bit of that shine away too from the creams. So if you like to be nice and matte, like I do, perfect. So then we are going to dust a little bronzer on. So I'm using Bronze from MAC, you know. Very creative name, MAC, great job. So we're just going to take a little fluffy brush. We're just going to kind of dust it in the area of our contour. And mind you, this one isn't really like a matte. It's like, it's a little bit shimmery. It's kind of matte, but. So dusting. And a little around the forehead. And we're just going to buff a little bit down the neck. Because I really like to be tan even though the rest of my body is not tan. We like to be a little tan. Like, I don't even know how you guys are watching this. I am like so a hot mess today. Anyway. Okay. So, we did our bronzer. And now we're going to do our blush. Okay, that was an alarm. You know. Ooh, okay. Then I'm just going to grab a little blush. This is Deep Throat by Nurse. It's the perfect blush. Go buy it. Nurse, you can sponsor me. I know you don't do that, but you can. Like, they're not a blush, but anyway, that was the first thing we gotta know. First, I'm just going to take the tiniest little tiny bit of our liquid highlight with some fingers, 2 fingers. We're just going to pat this on the tops of the cheeks. And the reason that I'm patting and not using like a brush and buffing this in is because it's a liquid and I don't want any of my powders to get all chunky. I just want them to stay where they are. So I'm just patting this in kind of like up the temple in a little C shape here. And you can see we're already glowing to the gods right now. And I owe my glow addiction to Jeffree Star because he really has a mirror on his face and that's what I strive for, to have a mirror on my face. So after you've highlighted all that can be highlighted, do a little above the brow. So this creates the perfect base to put a powder highlight on. So I'm just using a little Murphy fluffy brush and we are going in with Dripping in Gold and then we're just buffing that right on top. And then in all the spots that we put that liquid highlight. And I'm going in with Bubbly on top of it, you know. And then going in with Sunburst because 3 highlighters right now isn't enough for me, so we're just going to put a 4th one on. People are probably like, this is an everyday makeup tutorial, that's crazy. Yep, it is. So now we are going to put now we can do our eyes and our brows. Sorry if I don't talk a lot because I kind of hold my breath while I'm doing this. But just watch and learn. So, I already primed my lid, and now, I'm just going to put a little bit of setting spray on, just kind of like a little, oh my gosh, hair on it, just a little flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, so I'm going to first start with, this gold one right here, and then I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And then we're going to be going in with this one right here called Marzipan, which is kind of like a shimmery, almost like a champagne color. And we're just going to take that and then we're just going to pop it right in the center of our eye. And the reason that I mist my brush with Mist and Fix is so that the brush will pick up more pigment. You can mist it with like a light bit of water if you want to. And then I'm just going in with this kind of like white, pale white color, and I'm just popping that right under my brow. So this is just like a really quick and easy tutorial. And then we're just going in with kind of a light shimmery shade. You can use your highlighter, you can use any kind of white shimmery shade you want. I'm going right in the inner eye and I'm bringing it just below on the lower lash line as well. go. And then I'm going to tap into Salted Caramel, which is like one of my favorite colors of all time. And then just on a fluffy Morphe brush, this is Morphe 505, popping that into my crease. And so just kind of buffing that out. And then the next color we're going into here is Semi-Sweet, which is a little bit of a darker, almost like reddy brown. And again, just right kind of on top of that color that we just put. And then going in with the darkest brown of all, which is Chocolate Truffle. Sorry, I don't even know if you can see that. And right on top, just to darken it up. And then I'm going in with a clean fluffy brush. This one is just the Pro Crease number 10 from Sephora, so nothing on this brush. Just going over the edges so that we can make sure that it's blended really nicely. Looks good. Going back in with that same Morphe brush, going in with that Semi-Sweet medium brown color. We're just popping that right underneath our lash line. Okay, that looks good. Then we're going in with that Triple Fudge color again, which is that really dark brown. Just putting that on the outer edge. And then one more time with our fluffy brush, just to make sure everything is really blended. And I'm almost going in an upwards motion towards the end of my brow. Go. So that's done. Super simple eye look. Then I'm just going in with a liquid liner. You can use any one you want. I'm sorry if you won't be able to see this well with my hand in the way. This is the Trooper eyeliner from Kat Von D. Just making sure I get really close to my lashes, and then we're just going to extend the wing out, connect back, and then we're just going to color it in. There we go, so now we have our wing done. Just going to add a quick coat of mascara. And bottom lashes. I'll just add a little bit on my other eye there. So we both know that you could stop here, but obviously I'm going to put some fake lashes on. So these are just some Benefit fake lashes. If I can find my lash glue. Where did I put? Oh, it's right here. So I'll just put a little fake eyelashes on. Just blowing on them. Pop that on there. I'm just going to be mixing two colors today. I'm mixing the Stila All Day Liquid Lipstick in Rosa and the Stila All Day Liquid Lipstick in Carmelo. So I just mix both of those on the back of my hand. I'll show you what the colors look like before I mix them. So Rosa is kind of like a really pale bubblegum pink, and then Carmelo is almost more of a pinky neutral brown. Bye guys, thanks for watching.